Hey everyone! So recently I was lucky enough to stay at the Safari Hotel in Chessington World of Adventures, and there are a few videos of this resort on YouTube. However, I wanted to film a recent tour, and also I wanted to show you the steps they are taking to be COVID secure. So I hope you like this tour, and when you've seen the hotel, I'll check back in with you and tell you a little bit more about it. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. So this is the Safari Hotel at Chessington World of Adventures. This is the front entrance, the only entrance into the building, and this is the very, very large car park for hotel guests. And we're going to go inside now and check it out. So here is the room at the Chessington Safari Hotel. It is a standard view room, and it has one large bed, which is actually two single beds put together, and a set of bunk beds. And there is a nice coffee table area here, and a nice large desk. It's very, very long, and a lovely mirror. And a phone. There is also a hairdryer underneath the desk there. Now, because this is a standard view room, what they have done, they've actually painted a mural on the window just so it looks a bit more attractive, because the actual view outside isn't very much. It's actually, I mean, I've looked over the painting and it's a view of some sheds, so it's not a very attractive view, so they've painted a view for you. And the decor in here is really lovely. It's very, very classy. It's a large room. There is plenty of space. There is a full-length mirror over there and a nice large TV. And a lovely carpet. It's simple, but it's effective because it has the striping on it. It's a very, very clean looking room, large and clean looking. And then if we go over here, the one good thing about this room as well is there is quite a lot of storage space. So if we go over to the corridor area on entrance, you can see we have the tea and coffee making facilities. The tea and coffee and the milk and the biscuits were not in an envelope upon arrival. This is exactly how they looked. But as you can see, they've given paper cups just so that you are reassured that no one else has had a drink out of them. And there are two drawers underneath, which actually in reality they look like suitcases because the handle to open them is like made of leather, so that's really clever. It looks like a set of suitcases. And next to it in the unit is some nice closet space. You can have hangers on this side, but you would have to bring your own. They have provided 3 hangers which are on the other side, I'll show you later. But if you wanted to bring your own hangers because you wanted to hang more things up, you could. I'm sure that you could even request hangers on the desk, because there are actually 2 sides to this unit where you could have things hanging up. So I'm sure that wouldn't be a problem. There's the other side, and as you can see, the 3 hangers are there that they give you, but I'm sure if you needed them they would give you more. And even up here there is plenty of storage space, and you've got the small units at either side of the bed too. Okay, you can even store things like suitcases underneath the bunk beds. And the artwork is really authentic, really gorgeous. The theming is fairly simple, but it's very effective. It's very chic. It's very, very stylish. And you can even see on the bunk beds there are beautiful paintings of lots of different animals. So anybody sleeping in these bunk beds, which is going to be me tonight, I'm sleeping on the bottom bunk, will be able to look at all these lovely animals and get really, really excited for their adventure at Chessington World of Adventures. Okay, So I'm going to take you now to the bathroom area. Now, the bathroom is fairly small, but it's big enough. So I'll take you through now. And it's very, very well lit. The lighting in this bathroom is very, very good. There is a large vanity area and a large mirror. And they give you 3 sets of towels. You can request more at the front desk. They also give you a bar of soap, a small bottle of shampoo and a bottle of body wash. And there's an extra towel there on the rail. And lovely, authentic artwork. It's simple, but it's classy. And here is the shower. There is no bath in this room anyway. It is just a lovely, large, not quite walk-in shower, but it is big. Oh, and there are more towels there. I didn't see those before. Okay. So that is the room at the Safari Hotel here in Chessington, and the rooms are pretty clean. They've done a really, really good job. Obviously, this hotel is not brand new, so there is a little bit of wear and tear, like on the carpet, obviously because you have children staying here and families, and as you can see, the carpet is a light colour. It must be very, very difficult to keep it looking clean, but it does look pretty good considering this is not a brand new hotel. I forgot to also mention this hotel, in order to be environmentally friendly, you have to insert your key card here if you want the lights in the room to work. As soon as you take your key card out, the lights will go off. There is also on the door here a do not disturb sign, which I really like. It says, "Do not disturb, we are playing Sleeping Lions." So that was the Safari Hotel in Chessington World of Adventures. We absolutely loved this hotel. The cleanliness was excellent. The staff were informative and friendly, as they could be under these difficult circumstances. In terms of the COVID situation, this hotel, the way it's built, doesn't lend itself for very good social distancing. It's not the hotel's fault at all, but the lobby area is very small and cramped, and they have tried to put a one-way system in place, and they have the plexiglass at the reception desk, and they have the benches in the lobby closed off so that you can't sit on them. So they're trying to decongest as much as they can, but obviously at busy times that's really difficult to do. And we certainly found at this hotel, a little bit like Alton Towers. If you haven't seen my Alton Towers video, check out my previous video, because I did Splash Landings Resort. The Safari Hotel was similar in that the hotel can only do so much, but we found most of the people staying there weren't really bothered about following the guidance that was in place. When they were told about it, they did it, but they were ignoring stickers on the floor and one-way systems. But it definitely is tricky with the lobby in the Safari Hotel because it's so small. Again, that's not the hotel's fault, and under different circumstances, that isn't an issue. But at the moment, it is kind of an issue. In terms of the food that they have to offer, you can either book a table at one of their restaurants. So they have 2 restaurants. They have the Safari Bar and Grill, which is like their fancy table service restaurant, and they have the Temple restaurant, which is buffet, and that's in another part of the hotel, kind of like a separate part of the hotel, because this hotel is split into 2 halves, an Aztec half and a Safari half. but the Safari restaurant and grill is like the fancy table service restaurant, and that's located in the Safari Hotel. And Chessington is slightly different from Alton Towers in that they don't give you an in-room paper menu. Instead, what they want you to do is go down to the Safari Bar and Grill and order your food down there at a little takeout podium, and then you wait there and then they give it to you like as if you were getting a takeaway in a takeaway shop, and then you bring it to your room. So they don't bring food to your room like the previous hotels that I've posted videos about. But it still worked, and they had a great variety of choices. They had the exact same choices as you would have if you went to the Safari Bar and Grill restaurant. The menu was the same, so your burgers and chips and fish and chips and pizza, standard things. And we were really impressed with the service from the restaurant staff, even at the takeout podium. Now, the way breakfast worked, we booked our breakfast very, very far in advance. So I think late breakfast bookings, they were putting people in the Temple restaurant, which was buffet. But because we booked so far in advance, we had our breakfast in the Safari Bar and Grill, and that was buffet, but you were not serving yourself. You had to follow a one-way system and get in a queue, and the people served you. So you would say, I would like this much bacon, this much eggs, however, hash brownies, and they would serve it to you. They stood behind plexiglass and they would serve it to you like a school canteen. So that way you still got your unlimited food, but it was served in a safe way, so you knew that nobody had been coughing over your food or touching the utensils or anything like that. And the Safari Bar and Grill was managed brilliantly. The first morning that we ate breakfast there, the manager, I think his name was Marlon, I think that's how you pronounce it, and he was amazing. He was, because we had such an early time, we had the first breakfast time that you could have, and he was drilling his staff, telling them exactly what to do, how to make sure that everybody was safe, and he was an amazing manager. So big shout out to Marlon, the manager at the Safari Bar and Grill, because we thought that he did an amazing job and we felt totally safe in there. It was totally different from the experience we'd had back at Splash Landings. Again, if you check out my previous video where I stayed at Splash Landings Hotel, you'll see I wasn't very impressed there. But at the Safari Bar and Grill, I felt totally safe. And they even had attendants who were just standing at different spots around the restaurant, and their job was to just oversee, and if they saw anywhere being congested, they would go and sort it out, or if anybody needed assistance, they were going and helping them. So that was brilliantly managed. And the people in the restaurant, because it was managed so, the people in the restaurant followed the rules. And I really wish that that had been done at Flambeau Jambos and Splash Landings, because then it would have been a totally different kettle of fish. We also ate at the Safari Bar and Grill at the dinner time. We had dinner there, and again, it was brilliantly managed. It wasn't buffet this time, it was a sit-down meal, but again, all the employees were wearing masks, everything was clean, the tables were well cleaned, and it was just a lovely relaxed atmosphere. And we even forgot at one point that the restrictions were in place because we just felt so safe, and it was a really lovely atmosphere. So they did a really, really good job. The hotel is beautiful, as you've seen from the tour. The rooms are large, they're clean, they're highly themed, but they're not tacky, they're classy. And I would like to go and stay at this hotel again, but when the COVID is gone, because this hotel apparently has so much more to offer. They have a swimming pool, they have nightly entertainment, you can get into the park from the zoo entrance so you can see the monkeys, and I would like to experience it when it's all open, because obviously a few things weren't open, and that's understandable. I'm not criticising the hotel for that. I'm glad that they did that because it shows that they're thinking about people's safety. So I definitely would recommend the Safari Hotel if you're going to Chessington World of Adventures. It is beautiful and they did an incredible job of making me feel safe. So in my next video, I will be taking you all the way down to Torquay in Devon. So please, 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 if you want to see the next video, subscribe to my channel, like this video. Subscribing costs you nothing. Just click the subscribe button to see my next adventure. And be sure to check out my previous adventures too. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.